Don't lose sight of the fact that this country is the greatest country in the world, not just because we have freedom, but because of what we do with it. We live in a country that is so in love with the people around us that when somebody falls down, we pick them up, we dust them off, and we say, don't worry, hon, you're going to walk again. And we don't care what we do or don't have in common with that person because we are Americans. Do not lose sight of that. You're here tonight because you haven't lost sight of it.
Yeah, I will help you, and I will uphold you with the right hand of my righteousness.
Well, if you grew up in North Georgia up until 9/11, you probably have as much pride in being from Georgia as you have in your country. Like it's a very parochial, that's who we are. And so in 2005, joining the Marine Corps, patriotism hadn't reached me yet, not in the way it has now. The idea of giving up all of my tomorrows so that you might have one hadn't got there yet. And so in 2007, I volunteered to become an EOD tech. I found myself in Afghanistan. And I was in southern Helmand, the Garmser area. And so I leaned over, I took my glasses and helmet off and wiped the sweat out of my face, and I shined a flashlight up in the back of this LU-2. And I'd be honest with you, I don't remember what I saw. It registered whatever it was I saw, because I put my glasses, my helmet back on, and put my flashlight up, and I turned toward Daniel, and I stepped with my right foot to tell him what I saw. And when I did, my back foot moved over and stepped on an IED, stepped on the pressure plate. And so they put the pressure plate up against the wall, and the bomb was over to the right. So I went flying through the air. And so I landed on my back. When I looked down, my legs were gone. I didn't come here tonight to impress you with a war story. But I did come here tonight to share with you what I learned 2 days later in Landstuhl, Germany on August 8th, 2010. They woke me up. So the nurse grabs this rag and she squeezes it out and she wipes my face off. And she looks down and she goes, "Don't worry, hon. You're going to walk again." And that was the first thing I heard after I was injured. Then she proceeded to tell me that I'd lost both my legs above the knee, that I'd lost so much blood they couldn't get me to Landstuhl for a couple of days, so it was a couple of days after the injury. But the first thing she told me was, "Don't worry, hon, you're going to walk again." And what she understood more than anything else was that in that first moment, she could either tell me what I was focused on and what I was asking, or she could tell me what I needed to hear and when I needed to hear it. She gave me hope first. She told me I was going to walk again. This idea that perspective matters, that you have this amazing ability to change the trajectory of someone's life by telling them what they need to hear, when they need to hear it, even when that's not what they're focused on. But when we get up in the morning and we walk out the door and we see somebody trip and fall, it's in our DNA to run over, pick them up, and say, "Don't worry, hon, you're going to walk again." That's who we are. That's why you're here tonight. That's why this organization exists. A family and a young man who is what this mission is about, giving back to his brother. To me, that's what's precious and amazing about this country. Thank you very much. God bless you.